homecoming.
Beat his ass! Beat his ass! TMU
Let's be real. TMU's HOCO is not a marquee event, but students still want to make the most out of their experience. So, what will keep them coming back? Let's find out.
So what brings you guys out here today?
Homecoming!
You guys excited for the game tonight?
Yeah!
Absolutely, I'm coming to the game. We are dialed in! Let's go!
Like, mildly excited.
My pronouns are TMU.
Okay, so you're excited.
We are so excited.
What are some things you think that the school can do to help bring more fans into the building? Because you guys seem super stoked.
I think
Advertisement, yeah.
More events like this for sure. I feel like it really is fun to do because it's a social event, so definitely more events like this.
Definitely some wins, if we're getting some wins, I'll definitely show up. But, overall, if the game's a hype, good atmosphere, I'll definitely be there.
All right, we're here on the walk up to the Mattamy Athletic Centre to watch the men's homecoming hockey game against McGill. This is a rare sighting because all these students are coming up here together. Not often do you see these many students coming to watch any type of sports game, whether it be hockey or basketball. So it's a little bit of a rare occurrence. The Pittman tailgate was kind of fun. There was a lot of free food. That's why a lot of people seem to be there. They had some events, ring light spinning, basketball, soccer. There was some music playing. A lot of people were dancing, getting into it. Let's see what the vibes are here at the Mac in a short moment. So see you there. Let's go. So how are you guys enjoying homecoming so far?
Absolutely loving it. TMU is the best team in the world.
Oh yeah, I've been coming to games for 6 or 7 years. I was coming to games before I even started going to university here. I love it. It's awesome.
It's lit. I'm so much fun.
It's actually really fun. Like, best of the best.
Are you excited for tonight, Frankie? I think Frankie's excited. Are you going to be at all the games this year, Frankie? Maybe. You don't know? All right. Thank you, Frankie. Let's go. You go to more games after this, or?
We'll see how this goes. If they win, of course.
Exactly. Both Falcons for life, man. I'm going to every game. Come on now. That's what it's all about. We fly.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, basketball, volleyball, all of it.
Definitely coming to more games.
Definitely coming to more games?
Coming to every game.
Coming
We stayed for the food, we stayed for the vibes, and we're having a great time.
Are we going to come to more games? Fuck yeah!
100%, I go to every game.
More hockey?
Yeah. Every single game. Give me the schedule right now.
However, despite many fans saying they will return, less than a day later, the MAC is less than a quarter full. For the athletics department, fan engagement is an issue that looms large. With the men's hockey national tournament coming to the MAC in the spring, it's imperative for them to get fans in the building, or else it's a massive opportunity lost. TMU Bold Community Engagement and Events Coordinator Kevin MacDonald says it's a work in progress.
One of the biggest things that I learned from being in the department point of view was the drop-off after homecoming last year. And so we found that people loved being here for homecoming. We had, I think, 2,100 people here, but then they come to the very next game and there's 300 people here.
The effect a large crowd can have on games cannot go overlooked. Last season, TMU men's basketball head coach Dave Diavero called out the student body, challenging them to come out to games as our guys feed off the energy, he said. TMU men's hockey head coach Johnny Duco echoed his statement.
We talk about it all the time in hockey. You get a goal, an assist, a big hit early in the game, it goes to your legs and you feel faster and you feel fresher, and it's amazing what it can do. And I think it's the same with the crowd. You hear that noise, you might be a little bit tired, but you get that little bit of adrenaline, that little bit of a boost that allows you to go that extra mile. So I think for us, it's going to be a lot of fun to experience that and get to live that, but then also flipping the switch to the next day, how do you find that internal motivation so that we don't have any lapses, maybe when the crowd isn't quite as rowdy.
In a study of 10 post-secondary institutions' student transportation from 2020, TMU students have, on average, the second longest commute times across all modes of travel, and more TMU students use regional transit as their primary mode than at any other institutions. This puts a massive hurdle in front of the department for bringing in fans.
The size of the population that commutes is astronomical, and so trying to get around all of that has always been a thing that has been a hurdle to get over from the department's point of view. And so now that I'm in the department, it's kind of my obstacle to get over, so it's been tough.
However, it didn't stand in the department's way prior to the pandemic. Basketball games would be standing room only, as no seats were available. The crowds played a huge role in the game on a regular basis, inciting rivalries and creating experiences for everyone involved.
Just the atmosphere at some of the games, like when Brock came and brought some students down, we counted and we had about 500 or 600 students kind of to combat them, and going to different national championships around the country, and just like everywhere we went, like our student section was there, and we were able to cheer on our teams, and it also helped that our teams were really good back then.
I think now we're finally getting to a point where like I don't see much of a difference, but I think you certainly saw it like fresh out of COVID, like the crowds weren't as big and people were still hesitant about being out in public and all that. But I think last year it was definitely like more normal, that like sense of normality did start to come back, which was really exciting. And I guess the hope is this year that we're just full force ahead.
The pandemic resulted in steps taken back for fan engagement, and the athletic department is trying to rekindle some of the lost school spirit. But the team itself has just learned to accept their circumstances.
Yeah, I think you got to always find that internal motivation. I think when that puck drops for the 60 minutes, whether it's a packed crowd or it's an empty house, we're going to play in front of both this year. So it's mentally getting yourself in that mindset that like you're almost going to drown the crowd out. You're going to focus on your effort and your level of execution that we need to win a hockey game. We've got to find a way to focus and control what we can control and make sure we bring our effort and our execution.
From what we gathered, students loved Hoko and they thought it was a great experience. Free food, electric atmosphere, and lots of people. But for some, that will be the only game they attend this year. For TMU, it's crucial that they figure out their fan engagement this season with nationals on the way. So, let's see if they can do it.